I'd honestly hit it because we're already 10 minutes or so late. Which filter are we running on this? Dried cam. Yeah, we're running the brightening filter. Good. That's taken care of. Then we only need to briefly... we have ACC selected, but what I wanted to change is in Discord my audio sources. Push to talk. Okay. Good. Okay, Stuka stops the call over there. Okay, you went probably back to the iris. That's good then. Yes. Come on, keyboard, please.
Lucas, you've just joined and taken over all of my stream.
Okay.
Your PNG is massive for me.
Okay, I mean... yeah, I just pulled your stream up and immediately got... I immediately got a fucking ad. But yeah, that's a bit of a scaling issue. The image is, I think, it is aspect... I have made it a 1:1 aspect ratio, that one, but like... Otherwise, I think it is a 1080p image.
Oh, I've just gone too wide again. Oh, where are they going? What was that? I'm still going pretty shit. I need more laps to practice. Whoever this is, please back out, back out, back out. Well, I guess that's backing out.
Alright. Let me, where's the event? Events? There. Progress. Copy the password. Multiplayer. Server. And then we need to find the track. Yes, program car selected, so that's the correct one.
Oversteer is crazy around here.
Ooh, it's taking a moment here to load. Some people hadn't compiled the livery completely. Like, come on guys, it's not that hard to do. Jesus, it's taking a while. And there's not that many liveries. We've had only like 4 or so. Well, actually 16. Well, there's only 16 people on. Not much turnover, I would say. Fastest time in 2:05. Well, the temperatures are a lot lower than... Well, temperatures are a lot lower than when we practiced. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And Tracc is also only fast right now. I think I'm gonna stick with my settings in terms of the brake ducts. I don't think I need to change those, but definitely need to bump the tire pressures up. That's for sure.
Everyone's spinning out of the pits. Amazing.
I probably understand that. Do I want to go for PSI up? Yeah, I think 4 PSI. Well, pussies here.
Stay in first. I'm like, yeah.
You don't like
That's
what?
the second fastest time. That's not okay. It's all okay. I'm just gonna stop. Nice.
Oh yeah, I can now understand what you were saying with that so slidey. Yeah.
It's super slidey, isn't it? I don't know what to do about that.
There's not much you can do about it, but I don't think you need to worry about it. It's just a fast track. The rubber will come in before the race, so we don't need to worry about that.
Oh, I should have added a filter to me to make myself look... hang on. Lucky. No, that's the wrong one. Wait, it's not chroma key, it's color correction. That's what we want. Nope, that's not it. Which one is it? Cube shift. How do I look? I look pretty sick. Let's go. Okay. Are you in the server yet?
Yeah, I joined the server. I did just my out lap. That's why I said, like, okay, I understand why you're having issues. Because out of the that last corner of F1, I had a lot of sliding there. Car was not gripping up.
Yeah.
Let's see what we're gonna get as our first flyer.
Oh, my shoulder. Has it been all up and... What do you mean? Get fucked. I will stab you. I'm not afraid to stab a bitch. I'm too silly to take responsibility for my actions.
Responsibility for my own actions? Never.
Should genuinely do it. Can people hear Lukas? Just want to make sure.
What?
Make sure everyone hears this silly cat.
I'm not a cat, I'm a fox.
Fox. My bad. Your name, your last name literally rhymes with kitten. I'm sorry. Vroom. Vroom. Oh, you've just gone fast as ever. Oh, good for you. Look at you go. Is that rice fuel or?
What did you say?
Oh, just so you went fast overall. Oh,
I thought you asked me something.
if you were on race fuel or?
Race fuel! Oh god, I just got a massive screen freeze.
Oh, same. Yeah, my game froze completely.
Yeah, somebody joined that hadn't uploaded the livery properly. I noticed that when I joined the server.
I was speeding. Oops, my bad. Brum brum. Brum brum time. I go new.
But yeah, that's important. That's why it's important to upload the livery with the DDS, with both the 0 and 01 sponsors, especially the 01s. The 0s I think are not necessary. But like a bunch of people I think uploaded them not quite correctly.
It's fine.
Yeah, I mean at some point we should have all of them.
Eventually everyone's will be uploaded, unless
Uploaded and processed into DBS files.
Yeah, or constantly is like changing liveries.
Slow car ahead.
I mean, if they just, after they're done creating the livery, switch back the texture generating mode and open the game up, load in with their car back onto a track, then they have it generated and then they can just upload that like I did. Like most leagues demand that. I mean, depends on the delivery system. It has been a while since I've gotten frozen up like that.
A good race, you and I, as long as there's not much in terms of contact.
Yeah, I'm a bit scared of the straight line speed of my opponents. But yeah, I don't know if I answered your question, but yeah, I'm on race fuel.
Yes, you did.
Okay, I'm forgetful like that.
It's okay. Super first there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oversteer galore, Jesus Christ. How do I stop it from oversteering?
I don't know, drive a bit more carefully right now till the track rubber's in.
I'm having to like make 2-3 adjustments through the corner.
It's a bit strange that the GT3s are so affected by this on this track. Like, I'm used to having issues on fast tracks when I was driving the Maserati, because you don't have traction control on that thing. When you have no grip on the track, you're just dead.
See, that's something I can do. I can just pump up the traction a little bit more and see how it goes.
Yeah, that should help. Should potentially help a bit.
This is a terrible line. Oh well.
flag accepted.
I want to race someone. Oof.
Wait, are you on track right now?
Yeah.
Where?
I'm straight.
Flag ahead. Watch out.
I can wait for you.
Yeah, I just headed for turn 1.
Yeah. Ooh. That's you.
I'm now on the hang-up. That's good much really crossing. I think that's...
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
I'm just using all of the runoff to let people drive past. I see it coming up. Do you want me to lead, or do you want to?
There's a slow car ahead.
What do you want to?
I'll start going.
What do you say?
Yellow flag accepted.
Thank you. Actually, I'm gonna let you pass, because I want to see if I can chase you.
Okay.
Car on the left. Rear on the left. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Oh, that inside curve. Lord Reeve! 20 more months! Holy shit, thank you so much for the resub! I don't know why you do it, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Much love to you.
Seconds. She's dropping back.
I'm so far down on my lap time. It's been messy.
We're both running up on a BMW.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, he's pulling over. Yeah, it's so easy to get the car to step out when you just feed it a bit too much throttle.
A little bit north through there.
Let's leave out the bounce points.
That's just a bit matching your time through there.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I have a few people within half a second of me. Question is if they were doing qualify times or race times.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Session is now.
Didn't improve my time at all. Whee!
By how much did you adjust your tire pressures due to the temperatures?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure I should adjust them.
How high did they get now on the run?
How can I check?
Green light.
Well, you could. I think you can't now at this point.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll
because
see.
when you get
I'm not-
teleported back to the... Oh, the temperatures have gone up to 32 degrees Celsius.
Wait,
32
so it's
twe-
better now?
Yeah, 32 track, 25 AL, optimum track conditions. So that is more or less identical to what we practiced on.
Awesome. Want to? I'm just pumping up on my my PSI just by 4 in each at the moment, just to have it a little bit up. and see
Yeah,
how we go.
I'm not sure you need to because we are back to where we were in practice. So I don't think you need to
Yeah.
increase the pressures anymore.
I'm gonna just try it, and if not, I'll just pit and change it.
Yeah, you don't need to pit. You can just escape on the track back to the pits.
Oh yeah, sure. Alright. Were you on track? You have not come out. Oh,
Well, yeah, I mean it's
That's the
20
wrong button.
minutes. I mean it's 20 minutes. You can have. You can easily
That's
practice a bit. I mean, I've in the past season used like the qualifying session as a practice session quite a few times.
wait, what? You okay there? What's wrong? What happened?
So I actually fixed the stream.
You're supposed
Yeah.
It's... Hang on, I'll read that entire sentence when I get around to this story. Whee! I bet the nitro's plus where you need it. Yes. Yes. Just yes.
There's a 4G transfer. Next Solutions 4G transmits on the next to the driver on the Ferrari. That's interesting. Should I mention that I'm watching her or should I just not? Because it's... Because I don't need to introduce more anxiety of
Fan
me.
alerts and everything are off for the race.
Don't refer this a bit aggressive, but I mean, she didn't miss the apex there. So, no. Yeah, Hiccup had a decent pace, Kai had a decent pace. Both McLaren drivers, so that tells you something. Yeah, the fastest final sector is not even by me, that's actually Kai's. But like, good chunk of time, I would say. And heck, I had a really slow sector. I mean, my fastest sectors aren't even on my fastest lap. I mean, my first sector was very close. Second sector was also relatively close, only like 0.03 off. No, 0.04 more like. So like 400ths of a second off that. And then the final one is, well, also 400ths off. Yeah, she drives this corner really nicely. Oh, but then hits understeer like crazy. I don't struggle with the understeer there at all. Yeah, there needs to be a bit more commitment, I would say. Hiccup has opened up with a 2:01. I'm just gonna wait for everybody to set like a lap time. We have really small grid tonight. But I mean, it might be because of iRacing 24 hours. Oh no!
Oh. Okay.
Did you invalidate there?
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of understeer on that thing. I'm watching now. Low gears, this is not great. Can be better, Asa. Kesa down to Racecar Curacao. Curacao, I think. That's the pronunciation of this. Oh, is it Curacao? Is he actually in this race or is this someone else? Because I think Kesa is someone else actually. Sorry. Not sure Asa's improving right now. Right, at some point I need to actually go out and do some laps. I mean, I should be in the 59s easily. That's not difficult, considering we have Qualy set up. Kai has not set a lap yet. He's heading for his first few corners, so we have to wait a bit before we can see a lap time from him. Has he set only invalid time so far? No, he has not set us a lap yet. This is his outlap. Not his outlap, it's actually his flyer, but like, still. Where's the 7-1? There's 7-1. He is on a flyer, but like, gonna have to wait till we actually find a lap time from him. Because I'm definitely interested. Hiccup, Kai, Racer Kyoso is missing obviously, and Aki is missing due to iRacing. Which really makes this a lot more easy, and Kaguya-Saka I think has not returned for this season at all. Or might sign up later. Whoa! Good.
Jesus.
Yeah, you're up there now. Within 2/10 of provisional pole, although I have not done a lap yet. So that's Kai looking, he's heading for the front corner here.
A little sketchy, but we're fine.
It's so tight, the top 4 right now.
much time through that corner. Oof, big phrase.
Oh, there's so much traffic in front.
I've lost so much time through here. Fuck me. I was up 6/10.
And I mean, she did in practice set of 59. 7 or 6, something like that. Relatively fast, but she was capable of. Problem is a slight bit of a struggle still with the consistency for her. Let's see, can she do it? Maybe it's a good time for you to pull over and escape back to the pits and get a fresh tire set and go back out.
Yeah.
How did your pressure increase work for you?
Good. It was so much stickier. Definitely.
I think it's all.
To...
I mean, the track has gone optimum, so that helps,
Yeah.
obviously.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I can get into the 59s. I can see it. Low 59s. Are you not gonna pull on? Or you?
Yeah, I'm going on out now.
Stay clear.
Okay.
I was just watching everyone do laps for the first half.
Yeah. You'll probably take it from me. But if we can be like top 3, 4, that'd be great.
Yeah, I think we can definitely do that.
Double podium on our first race? Question mark?
Don't think ahead of ourselves. One step at a time.
I'm gonna see if I can get past this guy. Oh, I was gonna hit them. They broke very early. Actually, I'm gonna stick behind you and start trying to get past them.
You can stay there.
You sure?
Yeah, I have playroom behind. I can give myself room.
The thing is, I just want to give room to the car in front, so I'm slowing down a little bit. Because I caught up very quickly to them.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm giving myself room now.
Yep.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I hope 3 seconds is enough to... it should be, frankly. I'm only like 1 second, perhaps 2 seconds faster. If she does a decent lap, that's...
It's off.
I invalidated immediately.
You did the exact same as well. It's fine. We do another lap.
I should have probably jumped my...
Warm the tires up a little bit more.
Yeah, we have more room behind, actually. Look, the other guy has ended their run.
Oh yeah, we got so much room behind actually.
I mean, at some point I need a banker in, but like, right now it's fine.
Times are not really improving either by anyone else.
I mean, 20 minutes is a decently sized qualifying session. At some point people just run out of their improvements.
Yeah. But I know that I've got some room to give, and you haven't even settled up yet.
Yeah.
Yellow flag is active.
Let's go.
Give myself 3 seconds. Just to be safe. And to maybe cling another flyer behind that. Oh, I'm actually slightly short on fuel for doing 4 flying laps in this fuel tank, but I think the session isn't long enough either for it. Yeah, that's more like it, or I'm probably
That's a
driving.
slide through there.
Probably simple for me.
Or there. Why am I down on my time so much?
I mean, it would be great if I can actually get into the 58s. It's like a declaration of war. On the other hand, it wouldn't be nice to Asa. Oh god. Yeah, I'm barely in the 26s in terms of tire pressure.
Yellow flag is active.
How slow is this Honda driver? You gave him like 6 seconds.
Yeah, just gone off. Oh, they're blocking the road. Look at me. I've gone off again.
Thank you.
Gone down a bit. Fuck this. Come on.
Focus. You need to just gain a single 10th and you will jump 3 positions.
Yeah. I know. And again, I just need to.
Is it really coming alive now? Yeah, I sent them all of a second down.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Do you want me to give you slipstream on Hangar Straight?
You're willing?
Promise I need to time this perfectly. I have not much sight here. Ah, I fucked that up.
Okay. It's up. Oh,
Nicely done, P4.
yeah. But it should have been so much faster.
Well, there's still a race to go.
Yeah. Woo. I fucked up, like the corners, hairpins before the straight out of the F1 section. So mad. I was even more, but yeah. I don't know what happened where I was 6/10 up and I just couldn't make it back at all. Ugh. Anyway,
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
race. Brum brum. We'll get it. In all fairness, it is 4:30 a.m. for me, so it's a vibe.
Yeah.
But good job on pole. Top notch.
Yeah.
How much fuel are you going, by the way?
I haven't done the fuel mod for myself. I'm taking 61
Oops.
liters at the start.
I'm gonna take 60 and see how we go.
Yeah, I haven't
That should be
calculated.
fine. Actually, or do I want to go maybe lower fuel a little bit?
60
to
will
start
get
to be a bit
60
racy.
should get you roughly to the halfway point of the race. The thing is, I have in my dashboard a fuel calculator that runs. I have a SimHub overlay that runs fuel math, so I know how much I need to take in the middle of the race to get to the end. So I oftentimes don't calculate these things. Don't forget to press use current pressures in your pit strategy.
Oh yes. Setup. Current setup. Fuel strategy. Use current pressures. Done. Okay.
Seconds.
Okay. Okay, let's get this.
Let's do this.
Oh, the Team Iris on the front two rows of the grid looks pretty. Very pretty.
Yes.
Love it. It's
Stay single
robust.
file. Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Although I don't think it's that necessary to actually preheat the brakes that much. Actually, Pastuska is in P5 with his. I should drop a bit back because I'm a bit far forward in my position. But with his Audi. Alright. It's quite impressive that somebody's bringing an Audi here.
Where's behind me is Keen.
You were asking who was behind you?
No, I'm saying whoever is behind me is Keen. Because they keep driving up into my ass. They want to sniff my asshole. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's one of the, I think one of the only Audi drivers on the grid.
Mm.
Brakes are getting even hot a bit.
What are they doing? What are they doing? Just driving through two cars ahead of them. What the fuck? Surely that's not allowed on the formation map.
I mean, I'm struggling to stay in the green area for myself.
No, this is going beyond the green zone. This is going through two cars, almost three, and then just slamming on the brakes.
Yeah.
Stay double file.
Alright, it's double file.
Yeah. They're still inside the McLaren ahead of them. It's an asshole. Crazy.
Hopefully the start won't be as chaotic as Solder was last season. I don't think you
Yeah.
were there, but that was a shit show. Cars were just all over the place, but not where they were supposed to be.
Green light, give it all you can.
I nearly caused a massive.
going off. I followed someone else off.
So back to fish position, I guess. No, sixth. Losing out at the start. The Audi and the McLaren are throwing hands there.
I'm behind the Mercedes at the moment.
Yellow flag is sector 1.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's not great.
And that might be mine. Won't accept any penalties for that one. And then I've been punching myself.
Completely cocked up that corner. That Audi is not slow. Not in the slightest. You were sandbagging there. Okay, he's laughing 2 minute flats, but still. I guess I'm just used to faster cars, I don't know. Oh, you've dropped down a lot, the order. When the pit window opens, it often gives me nearly a heart attack because I think I just clocked the track cut.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place here. Yeah, that already is.
Oh, I went so deep.
Well, okay, good luck.
How far did you drop down?
And then 11th. I got spun around and a lot of people got past me.
Sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, you did a really good comeback drive in Power Cards. Do that again. Just don't collect as many track cuts as back then. They're not
Yeah,
Pokemon. You don't
obviously.
need to catch them all.
I got it.
The other driver's not consistent either. Got a lot slower lap this time around.
I'm catching up with a lot of cars ahead.
Yeah, when closing up on slower drivers, be aware that they might brake a bit earlier than you.
Yep.
I spun around 3 drivers in Misano because they broke earlier than I expected when I did a comeback drive then.
Ooh, what line is that?
I don't know how fast I am for Turn 1 now.
Much better exit. Got so much more straight line speed. Beautiful. That's one. No, don't try it.
Practice the pit entry.
Well, okay, closest up the race so far.
it's probably how my stream actually rendered how many positions she has to still climb compared to. Because I can't right now see where she is on the scoring. Usually Eurodrive is P8 and that's the last car I can see. Right, front is a bit under pressure. Right rear also. Huh. Interesting.
I just got 2 into 1 corner.
The 2-for-1 deal.
That's gonna be a highlight.
That means she should be now up to P8. As soon as the next sector hits, should see that. Yep.
How's this level, guys? Great job.
6 seconds to cut, so let's go.
I got this. I so got this. Okay. It's okay. Nope. Oh, whoops. Just let me drink a little bit. Like, have the drink. No, Kimmy, you do not have the drink.
As long as it only didn't spill over the electronics, it's fine.
Probably just my keyboard. If any. I need one of those like super long straws so I can just have it reach the whole way from my desk to my mouth.
I mean, I put a water bottle next to me with a flip cap on the floor. Problem is that I still need to obviously find it while driving in VR, so it's a swing the arm around wildly and try to find where it is on the floor.
See, this is why I drive desktop.
I can catch someone here.
Beautiful section. Up to 10s. That I have to let off through that corner.
coming up to the first lap traffic in P14.
Oh yeah, I see you on the map.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Brother, you have some balls to let me buy in the middle of Beckett's and Beckett's.
Really? Did they actually?
Yes.
That's not the corners to do it. Either do it before them or after.
Yeah, it was fine. I didn't lose much time, but it's still like, okay.
It's just dangerous. And 3 seconds. Oof, let's go.
Yeah, it was Okami in the number 11 BMW.
Oops.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Oh, whoever's in front of me is starting to struggle. Oh, they almost went into me. But that's another one. How's your tires feeling?
Okay, I guess. Although I'm not lapping quite as fast as my peak, but like I'm still sticking right now in the 59s.
Oh, someone's off.
Surprisingly, that Audi is running P2, about 6 seconds behind me.
Is that really aggressive, Aldi? Aldi.
Yes.
Aldi. Yeah. Surprised. Oh, hey, it's the person who turned me around, I'm pretty sure. Let's get clean this time. No bullshitting. Or will they be nice and give up the spot as soon as I've worked it all my way back to them? too deep. This is my chance. Oh, yeah.
Quite right.
Fix them.
The Audi has come into the pits.
Already?
Yes.
That's a bit early.
Well, he did last lap lose like a second. Over a second, something like that.
Oh. Maybe he's struggling with his tires.
Wouldn't be too surprising if, due to it being an Audi.
Oh, ooh, held it. Turn 1, inside curb.
Yeah, that curb nearly murdered me on lap 1. That would have been an utter disaster if I hadn't saved that car.
Feels like it wants to murder me. Because of that, I lost a lot of time.
Car on the
It's
left.
fine.
Clear on the left.
There it is. Thanks for the love. Oh, that's a bit wide. So is that. You're not making it easy to pass me, but we'll get it. Oh, yep. They lost all traction and almost came across into me.
How much fuel did you configure for your pit stop?
I didn't.
Well, you definitely need some.
Yeah, I will. I'll figure it out.
Because you could, if you can't get by that Merc, you might consider,
Any.
yeah, to just get out of the traffic.
Let's figure it out.
In any case, my fuel calculator, yeah, I mean, my fuel calculator is advising that I take about 46 liters, but does not include any margins. So if you take 60, you should probably be fine, I guess.
Well, 60 has done me to now, plus 6 laps.
If you have still 6 laps on your fuel tank to go, then, well, you actually have better fuel mileage than me then. Because I have 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, it's fine. I only want like one more lap with this person. Here's my opportunity. Yeah, done.
Careful there.
There we go. I got it. I'm gonna hit this lap.
How much fuel do you have left right now?
18 liters.
Yeah, I have 12. You should be fine with 50 liters, I think.
Yep. Oh, I missed this. Oh, no, I'm fine.
It should have a fresh tire set selected already for you, but if not, make sure that the circle next to the number which tire set goes on is white. That means it's fresh.
Oops. Accidentally pressing the wrong things and upshifting when I don't need to.
As long as you don't do that in the pit lane. Because there deactivates your pit limiter.
Yeah. We'll make sure. Where's the breaking point for the pit?
I don't know.
We'll find out. Beautiful.
Car on the left. Me on the left.
Fucking sweaty. The person I passed pitted in behind me as well.
Oh, you probably forgot to turn damage repairs off, did you?
Body work. Oh, fuck. I had light damage.
Yeah.
Oh, someone got stop and go. 30 seconds. Look, if I have to repair my things, oh well. It should be okay. Locked for 10 seconds. Yeah, repair my body work.
We're halfway through kitchen.
Oh, they got ahead of me.
Yeah, that was my concern.
Fuck it. How much time do I have to make up? 7 seconds.
So that's it, I
I can
get
do
the win for the guys. Yes, we're gonna do that. What did you say? Ah, I think
I have to make up like 7 seconds.
How much damage repairs did you do?
I don't know. I'm already gaining though, so.
I mean, you did get rear-ended, maybe you picked up like 5 seconds or so of damage.
I think it was more like 10, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, those amounts oftentimes make sense to still repair, but like... Although on other hands it doesn't for a sprint race like this. You just don't really make up the ground you gain in terms of the repair. I mean, your car should be a bit faster now, so that might be nice.
Oh yeah, I can feel it instantly. Disqualified for speeding in the pit lane. Oh no.
Yeah.
Who's number 11?
That was that BMW that I lapped.
They're probably just like, I'm done with this.
Watch out for fuel. Prepare to go in. There's a car exiting pit lane. Yellow flag.
I'm making up a second on the car ahead. Black.
Need to remember to come in at the end of this lap. I'm noticing my warning to come in at the end of this lap does not exist anymore. Maybe I accidentally disabled it. Ah, whatever. The thing does flash at me. The fuel numbers and everything. It's the important stuff. Maybe because the session string is not quite race, but race something. That's why it decides to be like, that's not a race, so therefore I'm not triggering this effect. How are you doing, Porsche, please?
Here on the left.
Okay.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Right. 1 litre into the pits. Oh, Hiccup and Chiesa are continuing. Okay, Chiesa is not continuing. He's definitely third with me.
I've got so much speed now. Holy shit. Alright. Putting in the work.
Mandatory stop this time. Let's go, go, go. Low tire pressure, stay clear of the curbs.
And back out of the pit lane. Well, briefly out of P1 because the race leader has not pitted yet. But that's the only thing.
Yellow flag acceptable.
Yeah, I'm into 59s now. With the repairs.
Nice.
Yellow flag on, watch out in front.
Your flag is triggered from the, I think, disqualified car. Standing in the pit lane.
Car is exiting the pits, watch out.
Hawken is out there. Where are you gonna release me?
Cars ahead of me are all over the track.
I mean, with those 59s, you're probably the second fastest car on track. I don't know for what the marshal was waving the yellow flag there. There's a yellow flag in sector 3.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna pass you yet. I'll let you do that. They just went spinning through turn 1 in front of me. I think I psyched them out.
Asa uses psychic, it is highly effective.
For my next turn, I use pot of greed to draw 3 cards from my deck. And then I draw pot of greed again to draw another 3 cards from my deck.
That was a Pokemon reference, but okay.
I've got a long way to catch 6th position though. Is my only issue currently.
I mean, you have a decent buffer to P8 behind, so just focus, put the laps in.
I got 11 seconds to make up. 11 to 12.
Let's see what you can do.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Terrible lap though by me. Should be able to do better.
Yellow flag is Richard in front.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gaining a second a lap, and there's 18 minutes to go. I can do this.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
you only 11 seconds behind right now. But yeah, I'm quite positive on rate yet.
Yellow flag is charging front.
10 seconds. 17 minutes to go. I don't think this is happening. Fortunately, that's as high as Asa is gonna recover, I think. Because she just dropped time there. Didn't fill up.
Yellow flag is sector 1.
Stuck at 1 hour, oh come on. That's fun. I mean, I'm not reading chat as often as I should. Mortal Kombat's beta is this week. I have to admit, I do not care. I mean,
Yellow flag, be careful.
I think like a month or two back, what was... I remember the other HoloLive fan game, HoloCure, which is a Vampire Survivor clone. Well, it's like, at this point better than Vampire Survivors probably. But the other game, it was a fighting game, and it's like, hey, come play this with us. And I was just like, no, I do not want to touch fighting games. I have no clue what I do here, and I know it's incredibly competitive and sweaty, and I just do not want to deal with that. I'm already doing sim racing, I don't need to do something that's even sweatier than that. Something that has a stupidly high skill ceiling. And when you... I mean, technically the skill floor is relatively low because you need to just figure out to press a couple of buttons, but like, to be competent... To be competent at the game, it's just so difficult. Yeah, I mean, I've watched some of my friends occasionally play fighting games. It just don't feel like I want to touch that. It's a bit too competitive for me. We've gone gyms, okay. Yeah, that makes me a bit jelly, perhaps. I don't care particularly much about a lot of modern AAA releases. Yeah, I mean, I can surely imagine that these games are fun, it's just... I don't know. I mean, in similar vein, I occasionally played like the Call of Duty betas, including of Modern Warfare 2, the most recent revision of it. And like, I didn't enjoy it. I just didn't. Like, I just kept getting shot from, like... I, like, walk out of a doorway and then just, like... I checked, like, 15 windows, then walk out of the doorway and then get shot out of the 21st window. Like, these maps are awful. This is not fun. It just wasn't particularly fun to play. And I'm like, huh, what's the problem? And I'm like... I mean, I occasionally play Titanfall 2 from time to time. It's been a hot... Actually, I played it like relatively recently around, but like before that had been... And I only played a single round, so it was not much. But... Titanfall 2 is very... I can play that, it's possible for me to do half decent at that game. Like, sure, you have these other god tier players who can still wipe the floor with you, but like, I can hold myself, I can score decently. Fine enough, I can play first person shooters. Perhaps not CSGO anymore, perhaps not Valorant. I haven't touched the latter one, I've played the other one quite a bit. But... I went paintballing, I was taken cover behind crates. Crate, and someone sniped me for a tiny hole in the crate and he was like 600 feet away. What is that in French units? Actually, how much is again a meter in feet? It's been so long. I don't think I wanna play. Yes, that's... If I ever play something, it's probably Dwarf. Deep Rock Galactic is a lot of fun. Just going around and shooting some bugs is always fun. What the fuck is a meter? 183 meters. Okay. Yeah, that's sizable distance. I mean, I don't know too much about paintball, I've never done it in real life. I don't think they particularly have the best ballistics. So it can be a bit of a struggle at that point.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
I mean, even with a gun, that would be a sizable distance. Yeah, Asa is now 8 seconds behind. She would need to gain 2 seconds a lap to get them. This is not looking good for her. Like, she's gonna close in, but it's just not gonna be enough. I mean, I'm gonna lap everyone but Asa. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't have too much experience with shooting anything at distance. But as far as I know, shooting even like a normal regular firearm over like 100 meters is not that easy to hit your target, actually. And then imagine a paintball gun where I'm pretty sure the paint is not traveling that fast. So you have a lot of drop off on that thing. The likelihood of like, also like, the likelihood of the thing not going cleanly. The accuracy of the gun itself is probably not that high either. So I don't know. Sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
And she could get lucky and just have the other one make a mistake or something. Maybe she gained like half a second last lap, so it just isn't quite enough.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Yeah, that's my point. I mean, otherwise paintball guns would be very lethal if you were shooting with a lot more speed than they are already doing. I mean, I'm sure you can actually kill someone with a paintball gun. It's probably not completely impossible. It's just you have to hit them really, unfortunately. I mean, you can fall down a single step and you can die. That's
Really terrible luck by me. Ugh.
humans can super easily die at times. They can survive a crazy amount of shit, but sometimes they just die from like simplest and minutest things. That's why you have to be cautious at times. Oh yeah, I didn't do that math either. Yeah, that's like 2 seconds in the air. That's a whole lot. Yeah, that's not gonna be fun because paint obviously dissipates a lot of energy because it splatters. Because it's, I mean, liquids get at a certain velocity also pretty hard, but you know. But they will absorb quite a bit of the energy of the impact and also spread it out. But like, bruh, marble is just. I'm about to make you the last car on the lead lap.
As long as you don't look at me, I'm fine.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Yeah, I'm not making up 35 seconds on you in 4 minutes. I hope I don't.
Oh, someone's just gone off.
Well, doesn't mean that he has used all his life luck up. There's the German saying of Glück ist ein Rindviech und sucht seinesgleichen. Which translates roughly to luck is cattle and searches its kind. So in a roundabout way, calling the guy a cow. I'm going slow at this point. No longer sub 2 minutes. I mean, I'm still rapid fast. It's just they can't touch me tonight. But we have to remember there's quite a few fast guys who haven't turned up tonight, and they're doing iRacing 24 hours. So, like Risaki isn't here, although I don't think he would have challenged for the win here. But Reika Kyoso,
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Akito, those two definitely are very fast drivers and should be up here. I mean, Architect finished in Paul Ricard P2 behind me and was challenging me in the opening laps. And qualified like 2 tenths behind me or something there. Tonight I qualified a full second ahead of the entire field. So you could say the Audi is actually closer than you would expect because he's only 24 seconds behind. And I'm... well, I should be like... how many laps have I done? 28 at this point. Going to start one more. So we, I think, get to the 30. Not too surprising. But yeah, in 30 laps I only gapped him by 25 seconds. And I should be a second faster. He definitely was a bit better on the race. I expected it. Also 7 seconds behind. This is just not happening at this rate. Right, coming up to the final lap.
I think this is the position I'm just gonna hold. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, with 20 minutes to go, you were still 12 seconds behind. You would have had to gain over a second a lap, and that's just asking quite a bit.
I had a few really bad hits, and it just wasn't good enough. Like, I just couldn't. Like, I gained, but just not gained enough.
Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. I mean, at least you didn't get that down to like 2 seconds and then they started driving away from you for the last 2 laps.
Yeah, no, it's constantly gaining, pretty much.
It's just you need another half an hour. It just sucks that you got taken out there on the start. I think you should have been able to easily get a podium. Maybe a podium, but top 5 should have been easily in there.
Yeah, I should have definitely had top 5. Podium potentially, but that's just, yeah.
I mean, the order on the front did get shaken up quite a bit. The guy that started on the front row with me is finishing P5. And that's also quite a bit behind me.
What's got finish line, right?
Well, the last person on your lap.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Obviously, there's some lap down cars behind you still. But Katze, for example, is now finished.
Hey, that's my first warning.
Nice.
Like, albeit besides the spins, clean race. Clean and fast race. If I just didn't have the damage and the spin, yeah.
There's a lot of potential here.
Mm-hmm. My last hope is that the 3 cars ahead of me just crash into each other before the before the line.
Well, it's only P6 who hasn't finished yet.
to do the 360, ran the final straight. I think I killed their car.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. I did some donuts at Stowe.
Nice. Replay. Quickly save it.
I mean, you could activate automatic replay saving.
Yeah. I just like to do it myself.
Yeah, at some point I did that same thing, but like then I turned it on. It makes life a lot easier. Because sometimes you finish a race and then you like, just as you want to save it, the session switches and replay's gone.
I'm sweating, and I'm hurting, but I'm also proud. Like, as a recovery drive, not bad. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to my domain. Hope you enjoy your stay. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is going on? You had fastest lap as well. I wasn't far off your fast lap.
Yeah, Grand Slam like I finished last season. But I think it's in part because some of the fast guys are doing iRacing, so
Yeah. No,
like Aki and
short.
I prefer to do it that way. And not to be surprised when suddenly people beat me by miles. I know there's some really fast guys out there. Maybe
Oh
they're.
yeah, definitely.
I mean, I drive in the endurance championship every other week. That is. Yeah, I'm happy if I can qualify in the top 15.
My shoulder feels fucked. Anyway. Thank you for the race. Had a great time. Hopefully we can get it. No, not next week. The week after.
Yes.
Fingers crossed. Alright, I'm gonna get going. Much love to you. Take
Hey.
care. Bye-bye.
Probably she will head into the. I don't know if she's gonna stream out of the general chat. I mean, we could look at the replay a bit, but also we could pull up the official Discord. Yeah, that was. We can see what happened to her. Right, the new livery here. See how there she is. There's Hiccup. That's actually the Audi again. Oh yeah, they're the Audis. Pastuska. He's also like the second highest rating driving according to SGP rating. So it's not too surprising that he would finish a bit closer to me. But he has seemed. I did check his record out a bit before the start of this race and was like, I know this. I think I know this guy from. Because he was racing quite a bit of on Aries league. Yeah, she got a really bad start there. Just got a bad reaction. Yeah, he raced the Aries community, and so I was like, wait, did he drive the Sparse XL? Because I drove that as well. Oh yeah, both of them off the road. Yikes, that's not great. And yeah, there goes 2 other positions. Yeah, she got utterly mugged at the start. That just wasn't good. Yeah, I mean, she created this one. I just updated mine a bit. But yeah, he drove in the Spa 6 hour that I drove in with... Was it Spa 4 hour? I don't remember. I think it was a Spa 4 hour. I drove in and I realized that thing was back in May, like it's that long ago. But yeah, I finished there, I think P2. And he finished with his teammate P11. And he was lapping like 23s with a Ferrari. While I was lapping 19s and some 20s in also a Ferrari, so he did definitely better than here, you could say, because he was like within a second, you could say, although he did fall off quite badly towards the end of the first stint and then was straight up slower in the second. Like the first stint he was like 7 seconds behind me when he pitted with 25 minutes into it, but like when he finished, when I came out of my pit stop like maybe 10 minutes later, he had already like lost another 6 seconds, which is very interesting considering I was driving on all tires and not driving that particularly fast anymore at that point. That's a rapid pace here. You can see the purple card at this. Ooh no! Oh, ouch! Oh, that was what she was about. Ah, that's pain. Because vtuber was just so much slower there. She just got caught out by it and just murdered him completely. vtuber back to Katze. And she was running vtuber back down at the end of the race, so it's like... It's a very interesting constellation, right? There's some more videos. She had checked up a bit, but like I think not quite enough, I guess. Realizing that she wouldn't be able to let him back by without losing a position. I think that isn't worth it. So... Yeah, it's a bit of an issue with this championship because there's some... Oh, and there comes... You could say karma. God, that is hilarious at that point. That's spinning sympathy. But yeah, you have some drivers here that are significantly slower than the rest of everyone else. Oh, he clipped her slightly in the front, probably. Oh, pain. But yeah, you have some drivers that are significantly slower. People talking about doing 203s race pace, so it's like... That's like at best. I obviously don't have like complete record here in terms of like pace right now. I would have to see if the results are up. Oh yeah, she raided into Race Curiosa stream already, so she's in her stream. Yeah, and Race Curiosa is driving with Blaney and Radeon Fox. So Radeon Fox is also someone who drives in the vtuber GT. I think quite a few of these guys are driving vtuber GT outside of Curiosa. Alright, so do we have something? I want to briefly check if these results are up already. Probably not. So it's probably still, yeah, it's still showing us running, so we don't know the indie pace distribution. Or I can just try pulling up the end of qualifying maybe on my own stream, briefly. Yeah, I don't know, the session length seemingly got bugged. Did that then bug out? Because I'm pretty sure it worked during the 6 hour, I drove. last week because I haven't touched the plugin since then. So I don't know why it would break. God, I have no clue sometimes why things break so weirdly. So I mean, at that point in qualifying here, Hawken was like P10 with a 2 minutes 05 nearly. I think he's just sub 2 minute 05 here. No, he isn't actually. And Overdrive is there with a 2 minute 03. Yuki with 2 minute 03 as well. Katsu with 2 minute 02. I think this does change later because this was my first quali run. Actually, that does show quali time remaining correctly. That does show the quali time remaining at 8 minutes. So I don't know why it would break then in the race. Weird stuff. Definitely not quite intended there. Like that. But yeah, Overdrive being the 2 minute 02 then towards the end of the quali. Yeah. So you can get an idea of like when people do 2 minute 02s in qualifying, it's not too much of a surprise that they're gonna be significantly slower at times at the corners. And Asa is capable of doing 59s, just not consistently. That's a bit of the issue. So there's a bit of a struggle there still. Very inconsistent pace. It's just very much the opposite of me. Who's incredibly consistent, even in this race where I was like almost quite inconsistent at times with my own pace. Once I got my rhythm after the first few laps, it worked again, but like the first few laps were all over the place. Right. And she did mention that she did a 2-on-1 DR for an overtake. Let's see if we can find that one. And we'll probably close out of the replay. Because you can get this BMW. One BMW. Yeah, Beamer seems to have some decent straight line speed, which is saying something. Because the Beamer, I think, is not known particularly for that great of a straight line speed. Compared to the Audi, Audi is rapid. Like, he made very short progress out of the McLaren. I mean, the gaps at the end of this race were somewhat insane. I finished 27 seconds ahead of P2. And then 48, he finished for 21 seconds in front of P3. So, my gap from P1 to P3 is 49 seconds more like. 53 to P4. And then 53 again for 4, 5, 6. Actually, Asa is, yeah, this is a bit confusing because my own replay cuts off before Asa actually finishes the race. Cuts slightly off because she scored actually as a lap because AVTuber scored a lap down to me, which isn't quite accurate. Everyone besides Katze is on the lead. Everyone in front of Katze is on the lead lap, so P1 to P7. Everyone else isn't. How did you overtake this guy? Like, I completely blanked it out, effectively. Yeah, classic move up the inside, easy done. Nicely. Okay, the guys are going side by side now. Ferrari versus BMW, Overdrive versus Yuki. Yuki going wide, and she does the Hamilton. She's coming through. Oh, that is beautiful. Nicely done, the 2-for-1 deal. And they're still fighting for each other. DJ Overdrive just can't quite back out of this one. Okay. Curb it there. Yeah, just suck per sec. That's amazing. That's obviously released into the free world. She does fight a bit with crop cuts, maybe we'll look a bit into that one. I mean, I didn't have particularly much happen in my race. I have to first get there to rob cuts. Crop cuts to make a mistake or something during this lap. He did gain a lot all of a sudden. Oh yeah, right there. He's in the grass there. I have the right smell there. Yeah, he drove the corner completely wrong. He just got lost in the corner. So Asa does not need a second invitation to come there. Alright then. Let's hydrate a bit before we... Backing out of there. The racecraft is really good. She just likes that like experience and consistency, I guess. Maybe I can get her into an endurance race. I think that could help her. Because that's where she's lacking consistency. You give her a target to hunt down and she's all over them. No questions asked. The racecraft is steady. Maybe the car control isn't quite like she struggled a lot with the low grip conditions in the practice, and it's like, yeah, I mean, if you had drizzle all of a sudden mid race, that would be. You have to deal then with a lot less grip all of a sudden than just running on a fast track. And if your car isn't perfect, well, you just have to deal with these things occasionally. Everybody else has to too. Cuts at times completely driving off the circuit. Nah, you could have actually stayed on the throttle there. Although she does struggle, I think, a bit through the left-hander with understeer. More than I do. Merc has quite a bit of straight line speed, so this is not an easy task. She did masterfully at some point complete. Ooh, that's a bit sideways. She didn't get like the track cut there yet. I think this on next lap she's gonna get by him finally. Yeah, I don't know where the other teams that have team entries finish this race. Because we obviously got like still a decent finish here with P1 and P7. Could have been better, but like still decent. I don't know what points gap again was between P1 and what the points ladder is again. I would have to look. I think it doesn't reward you as much for winning, so I can't quite carry the team that hard. Depending on which teams are like finishing up high. You just have to see at that point. Ooh. I've got a bit close. Maybe I was praising her a bit too much with like a good racecraft. That got a bit close. More liking. Cuts are very wide there. Around the outside here. Accidentally switched off the car. Yeah, it's her teleporting a bit around my replay. Although I have done side-by-side racing actually with her. Yeah, way too deep there. Easy cut back. Man, Cuts' car looks very second-hand. That's why he probably lost a lot of time this accident. Well, Asa accidentally repaired. He probably carried on, similar to what I did at Solder. I had like over 20 seconds worth of damage and definitely was losing quite a lot of ground. Her car's, I mean, looks fine. You definitely know it isn't quite that fine. I mean, we could look at her VOD to figure out how much actual damage repairs she did, but like we could also just look at the replay and see when she pulled into the pit lane. Yeah, I think that was a faster pit entry than me even. Alright, coming into the stall here soon. So at about 35 she stops here. So 30 seconds is up, 35 seconds. 37 seconds, 40 seconds. If I'm measuring correctly. That's 50 seconds. Did I measure incorrectly? Like holy hell, you did like 50 seconds worth of damage repairs there. Let me just briefly switch into this screen. Now, she did struggle to switch the engine off here. The engine is off at this point, 37, so... She flashed the headlights briefly. So at 40 the engine is definitely off. There goes the Merc, and now she goes actually off the jacks at 26. Yeah, that would add. So she got into the pit stop probably at about 40, got off the jacks at about 25, and that's 45 seconds. Yeah, that's 15 seconds worth of damage repairs. That's not a little that she had there. Yeah, it wasn't like the 5 seconds as I suggested, because I mean she didn't lose as much time to top cuts as expected, but like that obviously torpedoed any chance she had of catching VTube. I'm here actually in front because I've not pitted at that point yet. Yeah, VTube is heading in now into the pits. The lap prior. Yeah, she's a couple of corners behind there. After the pit stop. She was driving for turn 1. She didn't actually lose, I would say, that much ground on VTube. That's roughly where she was last time with the comparison. VTube is all the way over here. Yeah, I think VTube also lost quite a bit of time in the pit stop. It's really interesting. I think all 3 of them lost some time in the pit stop. What you looking at me for, huh? Well, I didn't have much action in the race, so I was looking at you. Having action. I figured out you probably did about 15 seconds worth of damage repairs on your pit stop. Like, from the amount of time you stood in the pit line there. But interesting enough, you didn't like lose that much time to like Katze and VTube in front. Lemma. Yeah. I said, like, interesting enough, like, I don't have the precise gaps, obviously, but, like, it seems both the other guy, like, Katze, like, there, and VTube also, like, did some sort of repairs or extra pit stop work in that stop. 'Cause prior to the pit stop and after, they're, like, roughly the same distance away from you. I don't know. It's definitely not 15 seconds, that's for sure. Yeah, I looked at that. It was lap 2, I think. Okay, Asa drove on the back of you. And then someone had a spin in sympathy afterwards. Sure, we can show that one. Oh, no. Yeah, just way too late. That's... And this guy just coming in here and then so like, Weom! Yeah, it was lap 3 here. Obviously in the beginning of the lap you've run into VTube. You could say karma. It just sucks. He was just so much slower through there. It's so easy to happen. I've been so many times in this position. And it feels so utterly terrible when it happens. Because you know you're at fault at the end of the day, right? Like, it sucks. The guy was way slower than you could ever expect, and there was nothing you could do, but like, at the end of the day, it's still your fault. And it just... It sucks, that feeling. I've been there so many times. And it is just pain and misery for the entire rest of the race. And unfortunately that was very early in your race, so you had to suffer through the rest of it. Yeah, right. Yeah, I think I should report. I don't know. I don't bother reporting oftentimes. Yeah, I think I only reported one incident last season, and it was a guy... a lapped car at Solder stopping in the middle of the racing line. Like, to let me by. He's just suddenly stopped there. Heading up to the... between the first and second chicane. Coming down the hill, he just saw me behind him and just slammed on the brakes. Effectively. In the middle of the track, and like, I just plowed through him with the boat. I had to suffer from like over 20 seconds worth of damage for the rest of the race, like a second per lap slower. It wasn't fun. I think I had bench steering as well. I have these moments at times, but I can adapt. I can work with that. I was being run down in that race by a few guys because obviously I was slow, but they got tangled up with fighting each other, so. That worked out for me at the end there as well. Right. I will close out this. Now, I think the In terms of my schedule, the coming events. Well, the Mini Enduro is starting on the 3rd, but that's not next week. And the Summer Showdown Championship is next week. On Wednesday, if I remember correctly, it resumes finally. Yeah, August 23rd. Yep, that resumes next week at Barcelona with my crossbow. I can regret that. And then Spa next weekend. Yeah, I'm definitely very keen for this season. Looking forward to it. Yeah. And then also the next week is then Spa with Road to with Tracc Road to Grand Final 6-hour Enduro Series. Spa in the wet. That's gonna be fun. Right. Okay then. I will say good night, bye bye. Okay.